Welcome to Zero Hero, a short video blog from HBA Encompass aimed to make your Zero journey easier. Please note that all the slides today have been created from existing Zero training videos. Zero has rapidly changed in the past few years, so sometimes the pictures that are used are old screenshots or overseas versions. Where possible, each session is followed up by a live demonstration. If you have any queries regarding any content delivered today, feel free to contact me via email, victoria@hbaencompass.com.au or phone 0754 44 7094.
Welcome to handling unsupplied goods.
Instead of putting fake transactions through your bank account, which may confuse you at a later date, it puts a debit and a credit, or an in and an out, whichever you want to call it, through the contra account. Quite simple, as long as it's done in the correct method, and you need to really make sure that you've got that Enable Payments box ticked. The next thing we're going to have a look at is purchase order delivery addresses, and I'm sorry, we do flip around from time to time in this particular webinar, but there's lots of things that we need to cover. So purchase order delivery addresses, and sometimes when you actually create a purchase order, you may find that your delivery address is different to your mailing address. If it's a regular one, then we would add the new address, or if it's a one-off address where you're just getting something delivered perhaps to site for somebody or to a different place, then we click on one-off address and we put the details in here. So it's important to know that you can have the postal and the physical addresses different, and you can have it different for different purchase orders to the same supplier. Very handy if you're operating a business where you order stuff in on behalf of customers and get it delivered particularly to their site. You always want your postal address for the invoices to be you, but you can have them delivered wherever it is that you need it to be. This is just going through the details. So we click here. You can search from contacts if there's already a customer that's in there, find them, and then click on the physical address or the postal address, and then if there's no physical address set up in his contacts, then we add the details down and click on it. Unsupplied goods with purchase orders follows on from there, and from time to time you might have purchase orders where you order some stock and for some reason some of it isn't delivered or put onto back order. So what you need to do is you need to go to the original purchase order. So we go into bills, and down the purchase orders here we find the original purchase order and we click on it. Then we go to the right hand side, click on options and select copy to. We choose as a bill and we mark it as fully billed. Now if you wait, all the details that you have there will come up before your eyes. So you've got a new bill there, and basically what you do is you go in and you delete the items that you have received and leave the bill in place for the one that you haven't received. Obviously you need to go back into the original bill and then delete the ones that you haven't received, so that you've got two bills, one for items that have been received and one for items that haven't been received. My name's Victoria Berry. I'm one of the directors of HBA Encompass. So if you need to contact me, my email address is victoria@hbaencompass.com.au, or of course our phone number is 0754 44 7094. Thanks for listening.